All right, now we're going to move on to Bootsy Barker Bites by Barbara Botner, illustrations by Peggy Rathman. And I just want to mention really quickly that when you are teaching children at home how to hold a book and turn the pages from left to right, that's called print awareness. And they're actually learning early literacy skills. And I bet you're already doing that and you didn't even know it. So here we go. My mother and Bootsy Barker's mother are best friends. When Mrs. Barker comes to visit, she always brings chocolate donuts, fresh strawberries, and Bootsy. First, we have a tea party. Then, my mother tells Bootsy and me to play in my room. I try to get Bootsy interested in my book about turtles, but Bootsy hates turtles. Can you believe that? You're a turtle, howls Bootsy, and I'm a turtle-eating dinosaur. Ha! My mother calls, "Play nicely, girls." Bootsy yells, "We are." I can't yell anything. It's time for the Barkers to go home. "We'll be back tomorrow," says Mrs. Barker cheerfully. I tell my mother I don't like playing with Bootsy Barker. My mother tells me I have to learn to get along with all kinds of people. I go to bed and dream that Mrs. Barker moves far away and she takes Bootsy with her. But Mrs. Barker and Bootsy never go anywhere except the park, the grocery store, and our house. "It's so nice you girls can be friends," says Mrs. Barker, as Bootsy leads me to my room. I let Bootsy look at my pet salamander. Charlene is her name. "But Bootsy hates salamanders." "You're a salamander," screams Bootsy, "and I'm a salamander-eating dinosaur!" Ah! Mrs. Barker knocks on the bedroom door. "It's time for Bootsy to go home. Tomorrow," says Bootsy, "you get to be a worm." Oh, brother. That night, I dream that Bootsy accidentally falls off the edge of the world. I tried to save her, but it's too late. In the morning, my mother says she has a wonderful surprise. Bootsy will be staying overnight at our house while her parents are in Chicago. Oh no. I picture Charlene and me being rushed to the hospital with dinosaur bites. When my mother asks me what Bootsy and I would like for snacks, I can't stand it anymore. "Bootsy Barker is a dinosaur," I shout, "and she's planning to eat me alive!" My mother looks surprised. "Sweetheart," she says, "tell Bootsy you don't want to play that game." I go to my room to think that over. Charlene and I spend the morning inventing a new game. The doorbell rings. It's the Barkers dropping off Bootsy the dinosaur. "Hello, little worm," says Bootsy. I stand up and look Bootsy in the eye. "Pardon me, Bootsy. I am not a worm. I am a paleontologist." "Do you know what they do?" "They hunt for dinosaur bones. Would you like to play?" Bootsy runs out the front door. She wants to go with her parents. Mrs. Barker says Bootsy will have more fun if she stays at our house. Bootsy throws a tantrum on the sidewalk. So Bootsy's parents take Bootsy to Chicago, which means I don't have to wish Bootsy takes a rocket to outer space. Although she does, it's fine with me. All right, so I wanted to talk just a teeny bit more about early literacy skills, and I wanted to mention letter knowledge. Letter knowledge is really easy for you to incorporate as a parent or caregiver. Basically, when you're reading books, you can point to the letters and ask the child to identify them. And the easiest way to do this is to start with the first letter of their first name. So if their name is, say, Calvin, you could say, "What's this letter?" And they'll tell you C. And so this is something, kind of a game you can do as you read, and you can, as you're reading, go calm down time, and then point to letters and ask them to identify. That's another really great way to do this. And another fun early literacy skill that you can do as you're doing letter knowledge is vocabulary. And that's just pointing out what is something. So you can point to the dog here and say, "What is this?" Or you can say, "This is a dog," and then have the child say dog. Or "This is a child," or "This is a girl." So you can have a lot of fun doing those early literacy skills. Just make reading fun. So this is a great way for your child to learn and become ready for school. By kindergarten, they will be ready as long as you're doing all of these things and reading to your child. We kind of recommend 15 minutes a day, but you can spread that out also throughout the day as well. Calm Down Time. Written by Elizabeth Verdick, illustrated by Marika Heinlein. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm mad. Sometimes I start to scream and shout. I want to get my feelings out. It's calm down time. I see you're upset. I'm here to help. So take a deep breath. I can breathe in and out. Well, I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm taking care of me. 1, 2, 3. I'm taking care of me. My calm down place is a quiet space for me to take a break. I can cry to feel better, or I might say, "Hug me please," or "Hold me please." Or I can put my arms around myself and give myself a squeeze. Doesn't that feel good? If I want to, I can rock back and forth, or side to side, side to side, and sing a quiet song. If I want to, I can talk. My words tell how I feel. My words help me to calm down. I breathe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm taking care of me. After a break, I feel like new, and so can you. Calm down time. Now don't forget, all of these books are available for checkout at the checkout desk, so feel free to grab these after we're done, okay? All right, so now we are going to end with Someone Special, our closing song. Are you ready? Here we go. Someone special, someone special. If you look, you will see someone very special, someone very special. Yes, it's you. Yes, it's me. Very good. Now we're going to do our closing finger play, crisscross applesauce. Here we go. Ready? crisscross applesauce. Raise your hands and give them a toss. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Give a little tap. Now roll those hands and promise to come back. Very good. All right, and so we're going to end story time, just talking a little bit more about early literacy, and then we're going to go on and do our very fun art project, How Are You Feeling Today? Where we're going to draw how we're feeling today on paper plates with wiggly eyes. Very fun. Okay, so I just wanted to mention a couple more things that are fun to try as a family or at school at your daycare. So narrative skills are another important early literacy skill where you just make up stories together. You can start from any of the books that you read and then maybe have the characters go on a different adventure or have different emotions and talk about how they would deal with them. That would be another fun way to do it. And let's see. And then the final thing, my very favorite early literacy skill is print motivation. This is the best one in my opinion because it's so easy. I really encourage you all to find all kinds of fun books, also CDs, movies, maybe book kits with a book and a CD, or download some audio and read that book together on the child's interest. Print motivation is what that's called. So if your child is really into monkeys, they're really into outer space, if they're really into the ocean or sharks or things that go, trains, planes, cars, all that kind of fun stuff. So basically what you're going to want to do is go to your local library or bookstore or look in your own home and find books that speak to your child's interest. It's a lot of fun. All right, well, I had a great time doing story time with you today. I hope you had a lot of fun too. And we're going to move on and do our very fun art project. How are you feeling today? Thank you.